Nkosikhona, you are now at another location with the ANC president still, where things appear much calmer. You are in Adams in Durban.
Yes, indeed. So it is much calmer here in Adams. This is still on the south coast of eThekwini, Tsembekile. It's been quite a long day, an eventful day, especially in Efolweni, where we saw scuffles between members of the African National Congress. Of course, it seemed that the big issue there was the one which we've been hearing as members of the media reporting on these elections, and that is contestation within the ANC for who becomes the candidates, and some aggrieved members taking those issues to the streets. But we are now in Adams, where the president is continuing his door-to-door campaign, urging people to vote for the governing party ahead of the local government elections. I just want to walk in now and see if we can just get a snippet of that particular discussion.
Isekhaya sisonke la isekhaya lethu.
No siyabonga. No sale kahle ke. Yebo.
Sivoteke emashoba. Hayi lutho vele semkhankasweni yokuvota. Uma nje sihleli phansi insimbi yethu ayisebenzi. Siunomsa.
Oh, ubunomsa.
Unomsa.
Okay.
Ukuzama amalungelo wethu. Kodwa akafuni ukufezeka. Asazi ukuthi yini inkinga.
Oh, nihlezi phansi. Nibangaki lapho ukusebenza khona?
Sibaningi la sisebenza khona. Sihlezi phansi. Kodwa isiteleka bese uhambisana nabo ukuthi abelungu bethu basinikile lo 4.4.
Banikile.
Abasinikanga.
Yeah, angithi
bamile nenesa.
Yeah, angithi nifuna i8%.
Yebo, ngoba sifuna u8% ukube thina sisenkampanini. Bakwazi ukusinika lo 4.4%. Mase kuyaxoxa kulo 8%.
Okay.
Yabona?
Yeah.
Ngabe kuyakhulumeka.
Angithi kufanele ukuthi kube isivumelwano esiphelele. Yeah, so I'm sure bazawuqhubeka kakhuluma. Yeah. No, sinifisela inhlanhla.
Ayikho tata mubona.
Izoba khona. Siyabonga. Siyabonga khumalo.
Well, Tsembekile, that was ANC President Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. He's been flanked by the ANC chairperson here in KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala. Of course, the ANC communications team here are saying that we will receive a briefing from the president after today's gathering. There is movement now, and I think we are heading into another home here. We are in a deep rural area, so we are seeing the president walking, trying to urge people to, vote for the ANC. Just a snippet of that discussion, though, that was taking place inside, because it was in isiZulu. The resident here, the man here, was just raising issues that he's been facing when it comes to service delivery, but also raising with the president some of the issues at his workplace. He's saying that, of course, he's still awaiting a salary increase from his workplace, and the president just said to him, good luck, in Fisela, in Tlantla. But he did say that when it comes to the issues about service delivery, that the man of the house here was raising that those issues will be taken to the local ward councillor, and where it will be dealt with.
This issue that you highlight, Nkosikhona, is tied into the strike we saw this week led by NUMSA, by the metals and engineering industry workers. We know there's still no resolution to that. Let's reflect for a moment on the issue that we mentioned earlier, the scuffles, all to do with a ward candidate. Why are different sides of the ANC at war seemingly about that?
Well, Tsembekile, so what we saw in Efolweni is an issue that, as a journalist working in KwaZulu-Natal, I've been encountering. So the ANC, for the first time in these elections, they've allowed members of the community to have a say in who becomes Lord Councillor. And, so ordinary members of the community, get to participate in ANC election process, where, they have a say on who becomes the councillor. Now, actual card-carrying members of the ANC have an issue with this, because they believe that that process can be infiltrated by members of the opposition, but also people who within that political party
All right, we've lost our link to Nkosikhona Duma, but we got the gist of what he was trying to explain as he follows the campaigning by ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa.